Hello viewers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you'll be seeing this video. So guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. So guys, let's go into what we have for today. But before I go into what we have for today, let me briefly state trending headlines from our website today. 1. Harris set for volatile moment in first debate against Trump. 2. Jude Bellingham launches own YouTube channel. And finally, we have former Liverpool captain Ron Yeast is dead. So guys, for more details on this headline, visit our website edunews.com. So back to what we have for today. CSOs urge states to begin 70,000 naira wage payments. Yes, notable civil society organizations have demanded the failure of some state government to begin the payment of 70,000 naira minimum wage more than a month after it was announced by the federal government. You can see that since they announced the minimum wage of 70,000 naira, the federal government is yet to issue it out to workers or civil servants. So, the Punch reported last week that despite the passage of the new minimum wage bill into the law, only a few states has commenced the payments of the new minimum wage to their respective civil servants. Only few states have started paying staff 17,000 naira. So the House of Representatives Committee on Employment, Labour and Productivity told our correspondent that the issue will be deliberated upon when the National Assembly resumes from its annual vacation later this month. So let's move on. Speaking on the issue with the Punch, the chairman board of Amnesty International Nigeria, Awal Rafsanjani, berated state government for failing to protect the interest of their workforce given the current economic situation in the country. So this man said it is worrisome that most of the states are yet to start implementing the new minimum wage, which was effective 2 months ago. You can see that the law was effective 2 months ago. Until now, some states are yet to implement this law of paying workers or civil servants this 70,000 naira minimum wage, considering the economic problem in this country. And then he further said, with the growing economic pressures at all fronts being faced by the Nigerian workers and the ordinary citizen at large, the state government in Nigeria should have been upfront and proactive in implementing the new minimum wage, considering the increased economic difficulties that Nigerians are going through. You can see what he's saying. He's saying even despite the economic problem in this country, yet they are yet to pay the 70,000 naira minimum wage. This is unfair. Even at this point, that look at the way things are going now, the inflammation in this country, and they are yet to implement this law of paying 70,000 naira minimum wage to workers. So this man went ahead and said, the Rafsanjani, who doubles as the executive director, the Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center, called on the executive and legislative arms of government to forge a common front to ensure that the subnational implements the minimum wage law without further delay. So he called on the executive and the legislative arm of government to implement this law, to ensure that this law is implemented on the 70,000 naira minimum wage. So on the part of the chairman, Civil Society Network Against Corruption, Saruwaju Olarawaju, he noted this. He said the delay in the payment of the minimum wage by some states was more with the lack of the will than lack of resources. This is what he's saying. And he also said many of these governors would rather prefer to preserve their state's resources for their stealing than for governance. He said, interestingly, most of the states that have started paying are being governed by opposition parties. And this is often to the situation when we play politics with everything. Now he went ahead and said the most important thing is that this is the law. He's saying that minimum wage is a law. The National Assembly is better positioned to play a critical role in this regard. The minimum wage is a law. So any state found to violate the law can easily be sanctioned without necessarily going to the court. He's saying that any state that violates this law, he said minimum wage is a law. So any state that violates this law will be sanctioned without even going to any courts. So this is what this man is saying. He said the National Assembly can pass a resolution directing the federal government to withhold the allocation of all the states that fail to implement the new minimum wage. This can force their compliance, he said. So this woman said something. The pro-democracy campaigner and the founder, Women Arise, Joe Oke Odomakin, said the implementation of the new minimum wage was only on paper. She also said even if these governors muster the political will for the implementation of the 70,000 naira minimum wage, the prices of petroleum products that everyone depends upon for transportation and other energy-powered needs will conspire to consume the whole amount. It is not even enough, she said. So she's saying that even this 70,000 naira minimum wage is not enough. It's too small. Looking at the economic problem in this country, the increasement in fuel and everything is high. Okay, someone that pays someone that spends up to like 60,000 naira in transportation and he or she gets 70,000 naira every month. What is remaining left? 10,000. What can 10,000 naira do? Can 10,000 naira feed a whole family? This is so small. So she's saying that even the 70,000 naira minimum wage is too small. So I think the government has to look into all these matters and solve this problem. So guys, this will be all for now. This is a little recap on the trending headlines I mentioned earlier. 1. Harris set for volatile moment in first debate against Trump. 2. Jude Bellingham launches own YouTube channel. And finally, we have former Liverpool captain Ron Yeast is dead. So guys, for more details on this headline, visit our website edunews.com. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscribe button now. Turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we post trending headlines from this channel. And guys, please always remember to drop a comment below, like and share. Thank you for watching. See you next time.